Good morning, everyone. Myself, Mrs. Jayalakshmi, working in Department of Commerce and Management, Purna Prajna College, Udupi. I am here to present a paper on assessing the level of awareness and knowledge of COVID-19 pandemic, a study in Udupi, in an online international e-conference organized by Puducherry Academic Research Academy, PARA, on awareness of post-COVID-19. As you all know, at the end of the year 2019 marks an unprecedented outbreak of a pandemic named COVID-19. It was initiated in China and later spread to the whole world, currently inflicting almost to 200 countries. After China, few other countries have emerged as potential epicenters of this disease, including the US, Italy, Spain, and India, as indicated by WHO. Since proper preventive and curative measures in the form of a vaccine or medication are currently unavailable throughout the world, the only remedy devised to stop the spread of this virus is self-isolation. Therefore, it is a key to evaluate the general understanding regarding the cause, spread, and control of this disease. This research aimed to assess the current level of awareness towards COVID-19 among people in and around Udupi through a well-designed questionnaire. Data were collected from a sample of 50 respondents. The main objective of this study is to study the awareness of Udupi people about the knowledge of information about COVID-19 and protection methods. The major findings of this study are that still many people do not have awareness about COVID-19 transmitted and prevention methods. So far as the objectives of this study are concerned, one objective is to provide baseline data for the prevention and control of COVID-19 disease. And the second main objective is to assess the level of awareness and knowledge of the people about this disease outbreak, COVID-19 outbreak, and the methods should be followed in order to counter this virus and to set up recommendations which can be beneficial for the people and the health authority in Udupi district. This slide shows the methodology of this research. As you all know, primary and secondary data were collected. 50 respondents are selected in convenient sampling method. Questionnaires are distributed to the respondents and opinions are taken. Simple percentage analysis is made to satisfy the objectives. This survey shows that most of the respondents were engaging in business activities such as retail shops, groceries, fancy stores, vegetable vendors, etc. Whereas few had government jobs like medical practitioners, teachers, bank employees. And for the survey purpose, personal interview also was conducted through telephone and opinions are taken. Then secondary data is concerned, I have referred few previous research papers and articles. Now I am going to the data analysis parts, results and discussions. The first table shows the demographic variables. This table is self-explanatory. This table 1 demonstrated that out of 50 respondents, 60% of the respondents were male, while 40% were females. The age of the respondents participants was from 20 to 65 years old, and it was distributed in three categories as follows. 20 to 34 years old, there were 15 respondents or 30%. 35 to 50 years old, 25 respondents or 50%. And 51 to 65 years old, 10 respondents or 20%. In this study, it is found that 10% had primary and high school education, 20% had PUC, diploma or other categories of education as they said, and 40% were college graduates and 30% were postgraduates. The second table shows the awareness level of the respondents. For this purpose, a few questions were framed. For these questions, I have referred a research article available in www.impedpub.com. And this web information is mentioned in my detailed paper. But survey is conducted. This data source is survey. Okay. See, look at this slide, and few questions are given here. I think I need not mention the questions again, as this table is self-explanatory. Is COVID-19 caused by a virus? See, the respondents' opinions are categorized as yes, no, and do not know. So, they gave their opinion as per their knowledge, and based on this awareness level of the respondents decided to some extent. So, total 20 questions were framed by referring that previous research article. And this table shows that still few people were not aware of that COVID-19 and prevention methods. They have no knowledge how this coronavirus spreads among the people, how to maintain the distance, then what are the precautionary measures. Now I am going to the next slide. So for the data analysis purpose, level of awareness based on age groups taken into consideration. This table shows the age groups, their categories, and their awareness level, whether they gave the correct answer or wrong answer for the above questions. Okay, so this table shows with regard to the correct answers among the age groups, there was a significant difference among the groups. The highest percentage of the correct answers were in the age group of 35 to 50 years with 60% of people, and they gave the correct answers. This group followed by age group 20 to 34 years where 50% of the group gave correct answers, and the last group was 51 to 65 years in which 30% only gave that correct answer. So this percentage of correct answer and wrong answer mentioned in this table. Then based on their education level, what is their level of awareness? See, this table gives that explanation. Education level played also an important role in the COVID-19 knowledge. The number of respondents gave the right answers increased with the level of education. The major finding of this study, there is a close relation between the education and their awareness or knowledge on COVID-19. This survey shows the highest percentage of respondents gave the correct answers was in the group who had college education. They are the graduates or postgraduates, I mean 86%. And this group is followed by those who had PUC and others 56%, and primary and high school education only 40%. So I can say that the overall study shows that the awareness of a sample of Udupi regarding COVID-19 pandemic following a recent outbreak is acceptable. Knowledge of disease symptoms and daily preventive measures was relatively good. Some of the respondents had a very low level of knowledge. The entire result of this study are summarized in table 2, 3 and 4, which shows that specially age and level of education were important factors in increasing the awareness and knowledge about COVID-19. The age group 35 to 50 years had also positively impacted the level of awareness, which can be explained that this age Many of the respondents are already involved in COVID-19 campaign about either prevention or treatment of the infected people. But unfortunately, the lowest level of awareness was in age group 51 to 65. These are the findings of the study, and finally I can suggest that awareness must be created among the people about the best way to prevent ourselves from contracting the novel coronavirus is to wash your hands. That is the best suggestion. To stay at least 6 feet away from anyone who seems sick and avoid large groups of people. Educate the people on the symptoms of the virus. Then if anyone is suffering from the symptoms of COVID-19, then it should be brought to the notice of the health officials. Then the responsibility of the local government is to take a proactive approach to help ensure the safety of students, employees and the community as a whole. So to conclude, I can say that current data of the country shows that most people, I mean about 80% recover from the disease without needing special treatment. Then low income, low education population have the least awareness and knowledge level. The health authority should concentrate on these groups in order to further prevent COVID-19 pandemic from spreading. So with this conclusion, I would also like to thank the Puducherry Academic Researchers Academy Para for giving me an opportunity to present the paper, and also I thank the whole organizing team. Thank you one and all.